Hello, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success. Today I'm going to be talking about what is your personal COVID lockdown strategy. So what's your personal COVID lockdown exit strategy? So on Stretch Mastermind, a mastermind I run for people who are mainly clients, we were talking about spaces and whether you work in different spaces, and I've done a blog on that before. I also bought some mugs, so I bought 7 mugs. Hey, I got a bit carried away and inspired, which is great in this time, isn't it? And here's the one I was using this morning when I was thinking about what am I going to talk about. Time to refuel you, awesome planning officer, and thinking, am I actually doing any planning, and am I doing any planning for how to get out of COVID lockdown, and what am I actually going to be doing? I had a little look on the internet, but it was all about IT staff, that sort of thing, but nothing about what you're going to do personally. So I had a little think, and I've sort of got a list for myself, and it may not be complete, about what I'm going to do when we get out of lockdown. And maybe that's going to be a sort of incremental thing, or maybe it's just going to be a, hey, we're out. Doubtful. But what am I going to do? So I'm going to get out and I'm going to meet people. Hey! I might even give people hugs, and I know not everyone likes hugging, but I suspect that maybe some contact, whether you're a hugger or not, would be really good. I'm going to walk and run and jump and, just generally get excited, and that's going to be a change in my physiology, which will then change my reality. I'm going to just be present. Something I've been doing a little bit of in lockdown, and certainly in the summer when you can sit outside, you can be present outside, but I haven't been that present inside. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to show up. Yay! There goes Dr. Bridget jumping around the place. And I'm going to be creative and do some, planning for, next 5 years maybe. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to stay in. I'm not going to get overwhelmed. Done a little bit of that recently. I'm not going to sit on my bum. I'm not going to do the just doing and not thinking. And I'm not going to lose myself. And I think, a lot of people have sort of lost who they are during COVID. They haven't been able to do the things that mean that they can show up as who they are. So I'm not going to do any of those, and I just thought it might be really useful for you to do what are you going to do and what you're not going to do. So to get prepared, so that I'm in Wales, and on Friday we're going to have a bit of an update about what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks. I'm going to sit down, and within this, I'm going to think, well, if we can go down the beach, then maybe we'll do some filming down the beach and things like that. So. And just do all these things. So if you did, then your emotional state would be great, your physiology would be great, and therefore your reality would be great, and your behaviour and your results will start to change. So just a little thought that came to my mind, and I've actually bought 7 mugs for different spaces for where I work, so you'll probably be seeing the rest of them as we do blogs in the future. So take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.